The proverb is, "Failure is the stepping stone to success." This maxim says that if a person fails once, he should not lose heart. He must observe the mistakes that led to the failure and try to overcome them in his next attempt. Repeated efforts lead to success. Life is a long journey, and in the course of life and career, one has to face many ups and downs. One can meet several troubles and obstacles on the way of life but should not be disheartened in these situations. Sometimes one gets success and sometimes failure. Failures give a better point of view through which we can march our way onto success. So we should always regard failure as the first step or stepping stone to success. The story of King Bruce is a very good example of this saying. He lost a battle and his enemies took his kingdom. The king wanted to fight the enemies and organized a very large army. He fights against his enemies and lost. This happened 8 times, and the 8th time he lost very heavily, and so he was hiding in a cave. He was very dejected and disheartened, and then he saw a spider trying to build a web. The spider could not link the web at a particular point, and he tried many numbers of times and finally built it successfully. On looking at this, the king thought, if a spider can try so many times, I can also do it. He immediately started organizing an empire, and finally, he won. Even science inventions and discoveries do not happen overnight. Thomas Alva Edison was a very great inventor, and he tried more than 1,000 times to make the filament bulb. On knowing this, a reporter asked him whether Edison wasted his time in his efforts. Edison said, "No, I just found 1,000 ways in which I could not make the filament bulb." Hence, his success would not have been without the failed attempts. Thus, the proverb still enables many people to overcome failure and attain success at last.